Alright, welcome back everybody. We're getting back into this, and hopefully the sound on this one is a much better. Hopefully not too loud now. Still trying to figure all that stuff out, right? Trying to do it so that the audio for me doesn't get overplayed by the audio for the game. But then also, I don't want it to be so loud that it's reverbing so much. So we are back. Why is your head looking like that? Where's your cap? There's like a little under cap that goes there. But hey, thanks everybody for jumping back in and putting up with me for 2 hours where you couldn't. Maybe it was a nice respite, you know, nice little break from having to actually listen to me. So one way or the other, because either you let the music, let it turn down a little bit. Yeah, it's got a little hitch in its giddy up right now. Do you see that? So something's going on. So right now we are still on Sithonia. This is the planet, I believe, and we just went over there and checked that out. That was a different POI than we normally get, so we said, hey, let's check it out. And then you can see there's other POIs if we wanted to check those out. I think nothing's coming up on my screen. Like there's a fracking station there, there's a ship landing site, we know there's colonists there. Either I'm not close enough to see what those are yet, but I don't want to make a trek all the way over there anyway. And then this was neglected enclosure, and so we were checking that out. So what had happened was, right? We had decided, or I decided, and then let me do something real quick here. I'm going to go into settings real quick here, and then we're going to go into audio, and then I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Say right here. Hopefully that's not too much, but I need it to be so that I'm hearing more of the audio than me, and I'm like, okay, I know people. I love this soundtrack to this, but you know, it's better to do what we got to do. So let's see what happens. Yeah, it's thinking. See, you can see, and I'm pointing at the screen, which is really good because nobody can see that. But I was pointing at the circle, the blue circle on the screen. Okay, so yeah, we went and checked that out because we hadn't seen that before, so we wanted to see what that was. But so we had landed here, and then what I was about to say was, what happened was we kind of really started all over again. And then in the second one, what I didn't realize and what I had thought, and since the audio was very low in that one, you would have known what happened. So as I'm going through the Vanguard Hall is when I all of a sudden just thought, wait a minute, I already done this. I did this in the previous video. So I just skipped through a bunch of stuff. Said, well, let's at least get to the pilot portion of it, right? So I can do the combat real quick, get as many tiers as I can done, and then go up and get sworn in and then go about the mission. Turns out that isn't really that wasn't the case. I hadn't done it already, so yeah, it's gonna look like I kind of really skipped through that, and you know, weirdly, because I was like, yeah, let me just click everything and let's go do the simulator and let's get on over to Tau Ceti. But I had some contraband that I got off a ship that we commandeered, and I wanted to get rid of that contraband, and then so I had to make a stop over at the den. That is crazy. Is that touching the ground? Like, it is like literally like a foot, maybe 2 feet off the ground. Yeah, it's right there underneath the carriage. That hitch is like bothering me. I wonder if you could have put one on the other side then. Uh-oh. That's the problem.
Captain
Look at
Brooks, it is pleasant to see you.
Alright. I see what the problem is. Okay, so we're gonna take a time out real quick here. Take a quick pause. So let me see if I can get this fixed. Okay, so we're back. We were able to, I'm not gonna say we're able to figure out what the issue was. What, if you might have noticed, Vasco wasn't all there, right? His voice was there, and like little bits and pieces of him was still there, but other things that just weren't showing up. So it is one of those things with I want to say it is one of the most annoying parts of Bethesda games is when it's awesome that you can mod them, but then it is kind of frustrating to try to figure out exactly what goes with what mods are going to cause this mod, and then, but I mean, that is on you, right? You can choose not to mod and, just go with what you have. So no one's holding a gun to your head and saying, yeah, you need to mod. You know what I mean? No matter. So it's really on me if that's what I want to do. So, so what was happening was, and it could have been just simply not something I just added, or it could have been just something like, in this case here, I'm using creations mostly, but there's a couple of actual mods that require the SFSE, right, the script extender. So I went in through just the regular way in, is loading the game, instead of using the script the script extender to the SFSE loader to load the game. So, and then as a result, I'm looking for the hitching right now. I'm not even seeing the hitching. So,
Good day, Captain.
I mean, that's the game where he clips into the ground, but at least he's all there now. Okay, so as I was saying, so we're on our way to Tau Ceti, but we wanted to stop, see what that was, see what that little point of interest is, and now we can go back in. And then even here's something interesting. You see, she has the cap on now underneath, so she has the head cap under her helmet. Before, when we opened up, it was blank. It was she didn't have any hair, just a forehead. So yeah, that could have been all of it right there. So me and Sarah, we're gonna head over to Tau Ceti.
Just give the word and we'll get underway.
And we'll see what we got. We're gonna take off. So I mean, I did quite a bit, and the sad part is, I'm afraid most of it you couldn't hear what I was saying, and why I was doing it, right? So there's the den. We did get into a little fight outside the den with a couple of Ecliptic, and now we need to investigate so we're not going to do that, so I got to get rid of that. So, and one of the things we would have seen is that popped when we came here. But what I wanted to do is I want to get through this. I want to get through the UC quest line and also the old neighborhood quest line, and probably grab the Mantis at some point too, and go and as go through this all the way to where we get oh my gosh, Andrasia, and then we're gonna take Andrasia into there. So we just have to hope that the this quest will just wait for us until we're ready to go. So, but we know where it is now. It's right here in this system over by the other planet. Problem is, we're gonna end up coming back and having to do that, except we could probably get Andrasia before we finish the UC quest line. We're not in that much of a hurry for the UC quest line. So we'll see. But since we're already going to Tau City, we might as well just go on, get there. I'll have to put together like a quest, not a quest, but a mod list of all the creations that are loaded, and then the extra mods that I loaded through Vortex. Now, I have a combination of things. I also have what's called a gameplay tweaks. I think that's what it's called, which is just a file, just basically a text file, INI file that loads up, and in the custom INI file you can just put a line in there that says, hey, run this, and then in that file there's a whole bunch of different commands and codes to modify like experience, things like that, starting experience, speed, all kinds of things, right? Ship distance, all that. So a lot of that you could just modify yourself in one little thing without having to load a whole bunch of mods, right? You just need the script extender and then just a little line of code in the INI file to run it. All right. And then one of the things that it also does too, and then multiple things, like
Maybe you can get that to point us to the nearest restaurant. Aha.
sure thing. So one of the things that it does for you though is that it's that's what I'm doing this to build up my scanning, I believe. Every time you scan something, identify it. So you can see off in the distance, we got way more points of interest than you normally would have. Here, let's save real quick though. Quick save real quick. Bring that back up. Now, also the distance at which you can actually scan something can be modified in that file. So you can just put in the code there. And it's, you don't even need a mod for that. You can just say, hey, and I think, I'm trying to figure out how far it is. It's much closer than before. I mean, it's not significantly reduced, but like right there, I can scan that, I can scan that, and I'm still not close enough to scan those, and I'm close enough to scan those. I think so, yep, see. So then, let's see, can I get that one? Jump over this real quick. Get just a little bit closer. I might be trying to scan the same thing over again. See how far they are away. Get out of my window. I think I scanned that one already. Okay, none of these want to scan. Maybe I'm not close enough. There it is. So you can see I don't have to be right up on them to scan. And then boom, it only takes 3 scans instead of 8. So that's all changed in the in that one INI file, as opposed to needing to download a mod that changes this, that changes that, and then it, even the XP slider, I'm actually using that instead, because what I've done is gone in there and just changed it back to 1. Like at one point I added it 2.5, and that's too much. And unfortunately we learned that here, because I'm already level 40, and I'm like, yeah, that's too much. That's just, you're leveling way too fast. You know what I mean? And so I'm just using the XP slider, that mod creation, and then also the Baka, I can't remember what it's called, but it's called Baka something, that allows you to add additional XP. So I'm adding 25% more XP there, and I think I put the slider on a plus 50%. So with all the other things that you pick in the gameplay, as a matter of fact, instead of just talking about it, I can show you real quick. Let's see. So we come over here. So in gameplay options, these, as I advance, and I think we're at that point where we could probably go hard on that. I don't change these really. Ship combat is just awful no matter which way you go, so I just leave it like that. If I find that I've boosted my carry weight so much, I will turn this on. All right. Carry capacity, I had to increase it because I kind of screwed it up, and then if I were to reduce it, it would take me down to like 100, and I'm like, what? So I had to increase it, so that's a minus 6%. Then cargo access, I'm a looter. I loot everywhere I go, and I can't stand not being able to loot, so I need to be able to put that into my cargo as from any point, any place. And so I turn this to anywhere. I take the hit, right? And then I reduce the vendor credits, but then we have a creation in there that multiplies vendor credits by 30%, by three times. But also in the INI file that I was talking about, the gameplay tweaks file, there's a line of code in there that just that what happens is, as you sell, the vendors, the amount of credits they have doesn't change. So it just stays like, if they have 12,000 credit, it just, no matter what you sell to them, they always have 12,000 credits. So yeah, that is there. I might actually go in and remove that line from the, because I actually like it better with the 3 times vendor credits, because the reason I have the INI file anyway is because it's been there from the beginning. I first put that on, and that's how I was playing from the start, right? I could just modify stuff in there. And then you could actually go out and find other files, bat files and things like that that people would make. And then I would say, well, instead of just adding this and then having to do a line there, going to the command console and say, hey, run this, I'm like, I can just open it up and look at it myself and say, oh, here's the line of code they're using to change this or do that, and I can just add it to that gameplay tweaks file there. At some point, I may show what it looks like at some point. So then I put sustenance on, right? So that, positive and negative, right? And then combat affliction gain, I increase that. What that does, if you increase it, it says right here, you have significant chance to gain afflictions from creatures, turrets, robots, and human weapons, right? So you get shot, you got bleeding, lacerations, burns, things like that. I don't mess with these because I want to be able to treat it. I want to be able to treat it on the fly, right? It's just that it's one more thing that you have to pay attention to, right? And then environmental damage afflictions, I had those on it. I turned those on one time to test them and see what they were like. No, they were the most annoying thing ever. I mean, everywhere you landed, any planet you land, any hazardous place you go, boom, nothing but, right? And then it's not something that you can treat, right? There was no immediate treatments for it. So a lot of times you get all these hazards and things like that, and they would just stick with you in these afflictions, and all of a sudden half your health would be gone, right? Because you know how it turns that bar yellow. And then so you're like, what? And then you're dealing with that, and then it's constantly like, and I'm like, no, that it just was way more annoying. So here's the bonus XP. You can also get bonus points, right? So each level that you go up, you could say, I want 1, I want 2 extra points. And yeah, that gets crazy if you do that. It's just like that. See, so I think the highest you look at that, 10 points. Each time you level up, you get 10 skill points. Just, yeah, no, that just gets crazy. Just way too much right there. And then crafting costs, that's part of the gameplay options creation kit mod in the first place. So, well, actually, yeah, because this is just extra stuff. I think it comes with that, or it might just comes with the gameplay options that they naturally put in there. And then I always put it at half. It doesn't do anything. It actually doesn't change. Like, I look at there and I could swear, like, it says it needs 16, 16 titanium. I'm like, well, it needed 16 titanium before. It never needed 32 that I don't recall. It could have. But yeah, so that's just awful. And then here's the XP slider, right? And like I said, I put it at 50. So I'm getting 74% more XP every time. And then I decided to go with this instead of the 2.5 times that was in the INI file. And then the junk recycler, I like to be able to recycle the stuff, and then it comes back with all the stuff. So there's 75% chance to get 2 things, 3 things, 4 things with each tier, from each tier, if you recycle something. And then that's it. That's everything there. Yeah. And then you can see this is my character, and then we have weapons, and I think why does she okay. Yeah, it's fully automatic. Why are we using this one instead? I don't know why. So I think we're gonna equip that. That's 7.7, and that's 7.7. All right. But yeah, you can see we have the Cortex spacesuit. We do have another one that we could, but you see it's much less. And then I don't know why I keep forgetting to equip this. This is called an environmental seal. It basically adds extra protection to your space to your spacesuit. So you have to go in and equip that. Why is it okay? There it is. Boom. So now it's equipped. So it's adding extra protections: thermal, airborne, corrosive, and radiation protection to my suit. Right? You can't see it there, but you just know that this is what it's doing. Right? And then you have the boost pack. Right, and then this is coming from the Zone's spacesuit and creation, where it adds a bunch of different suits. This miscreant pack, I don't know exactly where it's coming from. I like it though, right? And I think I'll probably end up switching as soon as I can get some of the mods off of this one onto this one, right? Or I have to add some extra mods to it. But I kind of like that one. I like the low profile. Just smaller. And then the helmets. Now, I do like the Nomad helmet, right? But I just like the hood to it, right? I like the hoodie part of it. And then I thought we had I probably stored it away. As a matter of fact, let's do this. And then you can see what we're wearing. We're wearing a rune outfit. This is rune outfit number 7. We just created that at the workbench. We're wearing a bounty hunter belt. That gun doesn't do anything. It's just for show. We have a rune sling bag. It adds 5 carry weight. The watch there, that's a bounty hunter watch. It gives you plus 10, I believe, plus 5 persuasion. Yeah, bounty hunter watch plus 5 persuasion. Then we have bounty hunter gloves. I believe that's plus 5 reload speed. And then we have the bounty hunter necklace there. It's a ranger necklace, and that gives you plus 10 persuasion, right? And the hat doesn't do anything until we mod that and add some stuff to it. But you can see there's the belt plus 5 carry weight, the gloves plus 5 reload, the necklace plus 10 persuasion, then the watch plus 5 persuasion. The cap does absolutely nothing. And then we could use other things, right? Here's the cyber ops outfit. Reason I chose to go with the rune one was just for sheer the look, and I can't mod this one either, right? And then let's see, I don't know what the divergent skirt is. I think I had that before. Nope, I didn't. If it was a different color, I don't know, but you can see how right there, look what it's doing, how it's clipping there, and we've lost our arms and everything. Right, so once you start losing pieces of them, I'm like, yeah, that doesn't work. And then you have the hoodie with the high-rise pants, the infiltrator suit. That's a different version of the operator suit that they give you. Whoa, see, look that, whoa. So some of these things like this here and the straps, and I might just have to remove those because they don't play nice. And then look, we even have reprobate tattoos. I actually kind of like those. I might keep those, and it doesn't seem to conflict with anything, so I might keep those. Then you have the robotics outfit, and you can see now that is on purpose, right? That arm is missing, right? But then you can see it's conflicting with the hands, right? Which is not good. But then you have the robot vest. So I got a lot of stuff that I need to. So here's the rune belt, but here's the sling bag. Here's the outfit, right? And then you can see it says MK1. That means it is level 1, and then we can increase the level. Once I increase my skills, I can go to level 2. That increases the physical damage, the energy, so it'll upgrade those, and it'll become better protective. So that's why we're wearing this one, because I can upgrade this one. The cyber ops outfit cannot be upgraded like that. So this is it. It's just that. I mean, I could wear it until then, right? But the divergent skirt, like I said, that doesn't work. I don't like that. So, and then same with the scraps, and then this one is even worse, right? And I think that's probably because of I don't know what is causing that. So actually it's probably it needs a texture mod for the body, and I don't have that, so it's causing that. So we'll get rid of that. We have the pirate crew outfit I just picked up somewhere. This is cool, but no, we don't need that. But I think, give it a minute, boom, yeah. So we've added the tattoos. So, and then robotics outfit, yeah. So the tattoos are now part of us. Yes, I'm happy about that. And then you can see this is called Praxis UI or something like that. And you can see right now I have 287 of mass and just resources. And yeah, we got to get rid of those. Gotta put that away. Let's see, anything else before we get there? That's it. Claire Brooks. Now, the zones mods that change the spacesuits, I think they change them for better. They're better form-fitting spacesuits. They're sleeker. They just look way better. Even the male versions look much better, and it changes the ecliptic. It changes it adds these. This is the core tech that it adds, but it changes the mantis, which is pretty cool, and then it adds a mantis outfit, which is actually very similar to the one that Neva from Crimson Fleet that she wears, except it's all black. Okay, let's get going. I've talked enough. Okay, about to say my jump pack isn't working now. Oh, I thought this was scannable, but alright, so let's get down here and investigate and see what the problem is. For a minute, it looked like that's moving. Is that moving? It looks like it's moving. It is moving. Okay. Why is my jump pack not working? Alright, this is what we wanted. I've never really looked down here, to tell you the truth. I hate that stuttering. Alright. Don't need the outfit. Now, there is code in the file that makes all of their equipment drop, right? So it's very much along the lines of, say, like there's Shade's Immersive Looter. I'm not using that one because since in the code line it makes everything drop, that's fine, and that just makes for more much safer playthrough instead of stripping everyone naked down to their underwear. Because the Shades Immersive Looter will strip you down to the underwear. You can tell it
Something's been through here recently.
what
that
to
left everything in
leave.
place.
So you can modify it and say, hey, just leave the just leave whatever, right? Taking that for the value and to sell it. All right, permanently grants the recipe for something. I have a mod in here. I think that one, the what we just saw there was called More Loot. Now, one thing that it also does is when you run into when they have like one of these, you see where it says emergency kit? Now there's 5 of them in there. So it actually, usually the emergency kits, the trauma kit, the med packs, all those things, what it'll do is it'll take the number that's in there and multiply it by 5. Now, I'm not going to read this one just because it gives you a sense of what they were trying to do here, right? But that's really all it was. It was like, here, we're going to set up and then we're going to, create this plant for this plant right here. So we're gonna sit here, we're gonna create this. This is our mission statement, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay. See, like here, normally there wouldn't be this much stuff in here, right? I don't think. But what it does is it just gives you more stuff to loot. So here, bed pack. Instead of just one being in there, it's now 5. Now, this one, Mordred's high value cred sticks. So they're either going to be 5,000 and something or 10,000 and something, with the extreme amount going up to 25,000 and some, and you know, but those are more rare. In truth, in playing with that mod, I'm gonna just say mod for every I find that I come across the $10,000 sticks, the 10,000 credit sticks, more often than anything. And then the 5,000. It is very rare to come across one with 25. Now you see how here we have a couple of things. We got the box cutter, right? So it's utility knife, box cut, right, in parentheses. And then this one is the wrench, and it has pipe in parentheses. The Dark Star Manufacturing uses those in your crafting. So, like you see, regular tape measure doesn't use those. Bubble level doesn't use those. But if you come across, add that in Dark Star Manufacturing, then what it'll do is when you come across those things, you can use those for crafting, for your research, all that stuff. Anything worthwhile. Okay. Am I getting hungry yet? Now, I did add a mod. Yeah, let's have a drink. Yeah, that was relaxing. Oh, poor thing. We'll take that. I'm gonna drink that. That extends it out. So normally it's every half hour you have to eat or drink. And then there should be a mod, and I say should be because I'm not 100% confident, but there should be a mod. What did I get? Ooh, pancakes plus. The mod should load and extend it out for 4 hours for food and 2 hours for drink, right? So I don't want that. I don't know why. Every time I get those, I'm gonna take it. But it just annoys me to have it. Alright, what's in here? So the sad part is, come on. See the Cobex? There would have been 1 in there, but that mod modified it or multiplied it. So now there's 5. Alright, so that's everything that I usually find when going through here. There is, let me just look around real quick. Right down here. Now, there have been times when, like, say there's already 10 trauma kits in there. So then when I look in there, there's 50. And I go like, do I need 50 of these?
Jetpack damaged or something?
No, it just doesn't work all the time. But I survived.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. 2nd floor, main building. But be quiet.
Okay, because I'm about to say, we haven't been very stealth-like. Man, this jetpack is awful. Here, I need that. See where it had Phillips and in parentheses? Let's go say hi.
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
Well, actually, you said it, but hey, are you okay?
Oh, I've been better. But I think bleeding out is at least off the table. What I really need, though, is someone who knows their way around a weapon. So, if you wanted to tell me, I'm heavy infantry and I've come to bring you the gift of ordnance, I wouldn't mind in the least.
Well, actually, the Vanguard sent me. Though they didn't mention how bad things were here.
Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I can't believe that a terramorph did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories, but to see the decimation firsthand.
Well, alright, so now, wait. Are all the settlers dead then?
I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it found me. If there are any survivors of the attack, they're long gone.
Where would they have gone? Wait. What kind of anomaly are we talking here?
Terramorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tao said he's too young to have one. Yet here it is. I came looking for an explanation and found all this.
Okay, alright. We know what a terramorph is. We learned about them in the Vanguard Hall, so I'm not going to ask that question. I don't understand why that's even there, since we are here because we went through Vanguard Hall. Alright, so okay. Well, sounds like you could use my help.
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse.
Can't we just ask?
But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant's security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools.
Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. Well, I'm not really worried about her coming with me. I got Sarah. Where can I find the security outpost?
It's the building in the middle of the facility. The terminal in there should allow you to grant me access to the system as a whole. Then we can see about getting things back online.
Okay, what can you tell me about this security system?
The settlers outfitted most of the buildings with turrets at some point. Not sure how many are still operable, but at least a few appeared to be in fighting shape. There were also some sensors scattered around the facility that I didn't recognize. But those are honestly all just educated guesses until we get the connection reset.
Alright, okay. Well, let's get that security system back online then.
Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
Well, I'm not making any promises, okay? Right now, it's not even guaranteed that I'll make it back. But first, common theme here. Loot first, job second. Okay, let's get that. Frankenstein. Alright, there was something else here. There it is. Credits. Credits. Did you say credits? I said credits. Alright. Upstairs. Yep. There's the room. Conference room, no less. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go fight monsters. We need a little bit of boost. A little bit of liquid courage. Okay, we're not good enough yet to open those. But we do have some books up here that we can go through. The gravity paradigm. Alright, let's see. What else is there? Do we want to take that? Nope. We do want to get in here. Can we get in this one? Yep. Do we want to take it? Yeah, it's worth 4,500. Yeah. Let's go down here. Oh, you poor thing. Pipe wrench. Oh, credits.
Well,
Injector.
I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
No, I don't think she will. We'll take that one. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. No, but we will take those cigs. Oh yeah, definitely that lighter. Alright. Oh wait, I think that thing said crescent. Yep. Okay. And let's check this room. 3 floors, 3 rooms. Alright. Yep. Yep. Okay, nope. Okay, we're gonna eat that sandwich. We're gonna drink that. Gosh, we're gonna be so liquored up. We're not gonna feel pain. Am I swaying a little bit? I don't know. Woo, that, yeah. Oh, goodness. No, not really. But, you know, if we want to RP it, we can say, yeah. Oh, this controls are getting a little bit funky. Alright, I'm going to come over here real quick first. There's a little room, yes. Alright, so we're going to take that. We're going to take those. Yep. Oh, wait, where's that pipe? Yep. Pipe wrench. Let's be clear. Alright, that's where we want to go. But we all know what comes first. Loot. We loot first, then we get about the business. Alright? Too complicated for me. Alright, I think that's all we can really take from here. Let's run over here real quick. Let's look at this one. Material analysis. So you can see right here, caliper. See right there, clamp with the vice grip in the parentheses. So that's where we would need chisel, medium, screwdriver, Phillips, hammer, claw. So for the dark star stuff. Oh, wait, hold on. We can improve. Oh, look at that. Oh, we need butter. We need some more butter. Alright, and this one. Oh, we got 1 can. Can we get a... Oh, let's say sudden development. We did get an extra can in that, I think. So, oh, okay. Alright, we love it. Alright. We got 0 wire. We got one of those, and then I believe, there we go. Whoa, that's a lot of XP. So you can see all these dark star legendary fabrications, and you can see for these we just need regular stuff. But up above for that material analysis or whatever you want to call it, There we go. All right, we love I love sudden developments, and whatever it takes, you know, to justify it, I am all on board with it. Right? Somewhere there's technology that can take scraps from other things and reproduce the necessary material to make it work in the place of something you didn't have. Right? That's how I choose to view it. It doesn't need to make sense to me. It just needs to work. And I accept that. And you see right now, boom. Alright, so we need lithium. And look at that. That's sudden development. That extra zero wire had a little bit of sealant in it, or the scraps from it could be used as sealant. That's doesn't make sense, but it makes enough sense. It just works. And I'm very happy for it. I'm all for it. I'm here for it. Okay. Ooh, we went up 2 levels during that. Not 100% on. Like I said, I might have to cut down. Take off that 25 extra percent. If I feel like I'm just leveling too fast and too quick. And I wonder if I still have that, what's the name, log on there too. The one that says, you know, crafting, extra crafting XP. If that is the case, then yeah, we definitely got to take that one off. 'Cause that's OP. Okay, we can't get in through there. That's where we're going, right there. So we got to come all the way back out. Oh shoot. See that red blip? Alright, we're inside. We're inside, alright. Loot first. Alright, so we got a lot of stuff in here. Security logs. Equipment dropped today. Additional materials for livestock tracking system. Ian's cooking up. Couple predators came over the ridge last night. Maria was up, so she took a couple of shots at them, drove them off. Those turrets can't get here soon enough. Got the turrets delivered at long last. Once those are installed, no one needs to night watch anymore. Our lives are about to get a whole lot better. Took multiple days on ladders, but the turrets are hooked up and ready to go. Goodbye, night shift. I may have been hasty. Turned the things on for the first time last night and blew out the grid. Rewiring starts today. Okay, couple more tests of the system, and I think we're finally ready for prime time. All the automation they're trying to build into this place draws a lot more power than we initially planned for. It always does. Some technical materials and more excitedly, feed dropped off today. Finally, getting perishables at long last. Seems like this might truly be happening. Well, might be truly happening. Offline. Automated damage detected. Error. Alright. So let's reset that security connection. Boom.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right
25K.
into a crossfire. Hello. I wish I'd found this earlier. Those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the Terramorph is.
I'm wondering how they got a tracker on the
It's
Terramorph.
not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
Might as well take what we can.
I'm glad you see it my way. Chunks Employee Handbook. I should read it just to be reading it. Got a borrow knife. Oh yeah, we love these ammo cases. Until ammo starts weighing something. Whoa, what's up here? Shock Troop Spacesuit. Alright. I didn't know that was up there. Okay. Looks like we got everything. Let's read this guy. Uh-huh. Alright, let's go. Build logs. Okay, I think we're finally ready to give this a real test. The frequency needs to be calibrated to the size of the stock. Although, oh, not although, to the stock. Though, so we'll need to get some general measurements of the creatures once they arrive. But if this works, it could mean a new era in open range farming. We'll be able to function without fences. True free range. We're going to make so much darn money. Everyone's finally got their hearing back, so I think we can go for test number 2. Our initial hopes for range and distance might have been a bit ambitious, but we've at least got the fundamentals down. Turn on the system, have the signal beam directly into your personal radio, letting you know the location of nearby critters. Next up, improving how many animals we can track at once and how far we can track them. Oh, excuse me. Whoa. I'm reading myself to sleep. Alright, status of the system. We're going to turn it on. And then we're going to track our frequency tuner. We got one target here at 183.5. And that's it.
Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
Doesn't sound good.
Shit.
Shoot. There's a lot of blips.
Look with that thing on the move. My advice, avoid direct engagement. The kill lanes, they're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live.
Dude, does anybody get the sense he knows we're right here?
Towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Why does it know where we at already? This is the target, 7 meters. 6 meters. It looks a lot closer than that. It's gonna come right down here. I guarantee it. Why? It didn't even give me a chance. And am I even damaging this thing? Get out of there. Okay, I'm happy with the damage. Dude, how did they know where we were just like instantly? I mean, I feel kind of bad because I like kind of, there was no way he was getting in here.
Revenge to the deaths of the colony.
Holy crap. I wanted to run around and turn all the stuff on. God, that thing's ugly. I didn't even, you see that? Like, you were supposed to run around and turn all the stuff on. Alright, so we were here. I'm feeling a little, not jaded, jilted. Like, what's killing me is, what's all these red blips? Okay. I guess I shouldn't be too upset.
Seeing a meat packing facility
That
from the
was-
inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a vegetarian.
Oh, can't open that. Alright, let's go to first person. So we can see better with the, okay, so we can't open that. Holy cow. That's not quite what I was expecting. Right, nothing in there that we can access, right? Yeah. Just set pieces. Alright, so we're gonna come over here. There's a few things that we need to collect while we're here. Alright. Hey. Alright. What's in here? 530 credits. Alright, I don't think anything in there. Nothing in.
Seeing a meat packing facility from the
Yes, sir.
inside
Seeing a meat
is
packing
starting to
facility.
make me feel like I should switch to becoming
Whoa.
a vegetarian.
Oh. That was I thought that was an apple. I thought that was a square apple. That was not a square apple. As long as I don't have to do a sobriety check or test when I get back, we're good. Alright, so that was a power circuit. I know I needed a power circuit for something. I don't remember what though. I mean, that's like the third or fourth drink that I've had so far in this thing so far, and I'm not remembering things like I did before. Is that leading outside? That's leading outside. Okay. Where is this room? Here's a room. There is a room. Well, there's tons of rooms, but there is a room. Okay, we were just there. That's not the room then.
Seeing a meat packing facility from
Must
the
be up here
inside
somewhere.
is starting to make me feel like I should
There
switch
it
to
is.
becoming a vegetarian.
No, you're not gonna become a vegetarian. Ooh, another videotape. 655 credits. Alright, so sealant. Never have enough sealant. And then barrel. Nope, don't need those. Oh, more sealant. Yep. Okay, a pain blade. Ooh, 6,000. Paramore, Astra. Astra can be used for at the the Trackers Alliance. There you go, 10,000 credits. I love it. I love it. Okay, hammer sledge and ooh, wrench pipe. Okay. Those will come in handy. Maybe. Oh, more sealant. Oh, and a 0G gimbal. Alright. Oh yeah, those come in handy. Oh yeah, 655 little toy. I think we got everything up here. No, we didn't. Flat. Wrench crescent. Pliers puller. Yep. That wasn't even rough. Like, seriously? up there. Just make sure we've looked everywhere first. Oh, we left that behind. Okay. And a hammer sledge. Yeah, we're coming back this way. Because we picked up a few more things. And it's only right that we... See, I told you we needed a power circuit. Alright, here we go. Alright, so let's go do this one first. Nope. No, what do you call those things again? Sudden developments. There we go. Yeah, I hope for those things. I really, I shoot. I'm disappointed when they don't happen. Okay. Alright, so, yeah. We are ready. Come on, Sarah. You alright? You still hanging in there?
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding.
I think it's hiding.
Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a terramorph!
Well, kind of. Yeah, all taken care of.
Oh, yeah. Taken care of. No big deal.
It really wasn't.
You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
Oh, wait, what? Yeah, here you go.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
All right. How you feeling? Keep an eye on her, Sarah. She's a little wobbly there. I'm gonna go this way. I mean, in your condition, I think you would rather just go down rather than exert yourself by traveling up and over and then back down twice as far. See how quick that was? Somebody needs to work on your pathfinding.
Diagnostics? Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? No. Spectrograph. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world,
Mm-hmm.
70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
How does no one know how these terramorphs get onto other human worlds? Are they kind of hard to miss?
Well, they're not exactly buying tickets and flying coach.
Right.
The theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg or seed that's able to evade our detection. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a terramorph without anyone noticing is a question no one's ever found an answer to. And it's why what's happened here could be real bad news for the rest of human civilization.
And we know that terramorphs have taken down other colonies because we learned that in Vanguard Hall. Sounds like we need to do something then, pretty quick.
You're right. We just need more information first. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit.
Yeah.
Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name.
Why would my commander know who you are? Are you with the UC military?
I was. Long time ago. Family tradition. But I know some of the folks from my old unit moved into the Vanguard. A couple even owe me favors. If I'm lucky, your commander is one of them.
Well, we'll see. Alright, don't worry. I'll make sure my commander agrees.
You don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need
Oh,
Dr.
but I do.
Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place
I'm headed
called
that
the
way.
Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here, it's not exactly a bounty, but you certainly deserve them. Should cover the cost to fuel to Mars, at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
You know, honestly, it would be very interesting, and I think I've even seen, the problem is sometimes when you add stuff, when, you know, some of these mods that add things in, add more stuff in than I'm willing to deal with. But I thought I saw a mod. Is it raining? Gosh darn it. That actually added in
See
like
if they've
a
got any weapons or ammo.
where you actually, you know, where it monitored your fuel consumption and how much fuel you had and make fuel cost, right? Money. So you can only travel but so far, right? So you don't have this endless level of travel that, you know, or distance that you could just go. You couldn't just pop in and go anywhere. It costs you fuel and money to travel like that. And it's like, well, true. That is true. It should cost you some money. It should cost, you know, it should be regulated by, hey, how much money do I have? How much fuel do we have? Do we have enough fuel to get there? Right? So, not just that. I mean, granted, your grav drive kind of works like that as far as fuel, but that's not true. You have fuel tanks, you know? And then you just means you always have that much fuel. And your grav drive will take you as far as it's rated out to. But in truth, what if it was, you know, we got half a tank, and that half a tank, along with the quality of our grav drive and engines and stuff, will only get us halfway to Mars. We need more fuel. Okay, we need more money. Fuel's expensive. And I think that was the part that I wasn't willing to deal with, was just how expensive the fuel was supposed to be. Or like, I'm like, wait a minute, that's just too much. So I didn't add that in. But also, I don't know, it was just starting to become just too much to have to worry about all at once. So I was like, okay, I'll think on it, but maybe not. What's this? Deep mining space helmet. I'll take it. Did I take everything already? It would sure be nice to be. It would be nice to be able to get in here into this thing. Maybe that's Adrian's ship. So where's my boost pad? So what we need to do is head back to Commander Tuala, get the permission. I do not believe we have any contraband on board, but once we take off, and it should warn us. I think the only way that you don't get warned about contraband is if you, so like if we take off here, so if I went and did this, and then did this, and then look over here, there's a ship. But then did this, and then came out, and then did, say this, and Alpha Centauri, and then told it to go straight here to Jameson, right? I think it would just take me straight there. But if I came here and I said, hey, not right there, but if I came down here and I said, set course for my mission, this will pop, right? And then I think either here or once I decide to click on land, it will say, hey, you have contraband on board. You sure you want to go? So that's always a good thing. But right now, we are going to do something. It says there's a ship over here. Well, we're gonna go check this ship out. Usually when it says ship or emergency distress signal, I go check them out. Hostile activity, unless I'm really looking for a fight, right? To work on my piloting skills. See, look at this. This one's gonna be interesting. It's a derelict Croatian. Well, actually, Croatoan. And slow down there. Alright, so this one's gonna hurt. Because I think I know which one this is. Alright, so we're gonna stay here. I'm gonna quick save just in case I do something stupid. Unfortunately, this is not one of the ones that we can commandeer and add to our fleet, I don't believe. Corrosive substance, dangerous area. Alright, so let's go to first person because I want to be able to move quickly. Let's open this door. I don't know that there's actual hostiles, but I think it's either very hot or very bad atmosphere, and it will eat away. I didn't want that. I did want that. I did want that. Here we go. Beer, whiskey. We got stimulant there. Get on you. Get all your stuff. We're gonna take the med packs. Oh, yeah, we're gonna take all your stuff. Where's your computer? There it is. Captain Bo's computer. Alright. Asteroid field. Something went wrong with the grav drive. I've never seen the plank mapping take that long. And it was stuck in a loop until I diverted all power to the drive. I should have realized it was busted and just ran a diagnostic, but I decided to punch through. So instead of jumping the Sol like we planned, we landed in the middle of an asteroid field. I managed to steer us out of it, but we took some heavy damage. Dang, this is on me. Coordinate error. I had Iris do a post-mortem and analyze the grav drive system. According to her, the interferometer calibration is broken. None of the mappings are anywhere near the destination, and that's just for starters. Alexei and Pete have been combing over the rest of the ship, and the news is grim. The collision with the asteroid caused a stress fracture to multiple exhaust pipes. A scan of the air quality shows high levels of ammonia and hydrogen chloride. Some of those tools we'll need to do repairs have also been damaged, meaning our best option is to seal off the toxic areas and try to signal for help. Oh man. Haven't seen another ship pass by for days. Now we've got corrosive liquid flooding the ship on top of the gas leaks, and the cockpit is off limits. So we'll have to cross our fingers and pray someone docks with the ship. The ship is done. No repair job can fix it now. And since it rescues, okay, I see what it's saying. Since the rescue is our only hope, we're going to seal ourselves in the crew quarters and wait it out. Alright, so those are the two that we found. Okay, here's Captain Stephanie. She has a slate. Eulogy for Irish Cho and hazmat suit. Oh, and there's Alexei. Eulogy for Stephanie Vo. Digipick and SysDev spacesuit, Mach 1, System Pack. We will take all of those. And at least we're not leaving them naked on the floor. Alright, we got beer, we got vodka, pencil case. Alright, I will read those in just a second. Alright, so we got, that was Pete, and there's Iris. Okay, I think that's the entire crew. Gosh darn it. That's a shame. Okay. So, before we go down, let's come in here. New items. Oh, we got tons. Alright, here we go. Stephanie Vo's slate. We've been stuck in this room for days. There's so little oxygen in our tanks, you can probably count the molecules on one hand. But I've told the crew to ration slowly and to keep their heartbeats still. We'll try to stay alive as long as we can in case another ship finds us. It's important we stay calm, because the more we panic, the more oxygen we consume. I've asked each crew member to say some words to help distract us from the situation, but I think they misunderstood the assignment. First Mate Zherzhibiak used the moment to give me a eulogy, which started a trend where we each spoke on another's behalf. I reminded them we still might live. All this talk of death and dying was not my intention. At the same time, talking about to each other reminds us that we're living for what we're living for. So I let it go. Where is it? Eulogy. There we go. The eulogy. So, Alexei Zherzhibiak. Man, I was hoping to get the captain. So, eulogizing the first mate is a big letdown. It kind of describes Alexei's entire life, really. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. But jokes aside, I love you like a brother. When I first became a part of this crew, I felt like I had to pretend I knew everything. I mean, Iris actually does know everything, so it was tough to compete with that, you know. Alexei, you always made sure I didn't feel like a dumb butt whenever I screwed up. You'd have a story about the time you crashed the ship or spilled a beer on the pilot's console. Oh, right, that was a secret. Sorry, Captain. That's why the controls are sticky. My bad, Alexei. No, really, though. Even as the new kid here, I never felt uncomfortable. That's all because you took me under your wing. You were a guardian angel in my life, my man, and you'll be one in death too. Love you, Pete. Eulogy for Iris Cho. Iris, I still remember the day you tracked me down at the Broken Spear. You came at me with a resume and a list of qualifications longer than a spore's back neck. At first, I only said yes so you'd stop badgering me, but having you on this crew has been a delight. As a captain, I like to go with the flow. Iris, you measure the flow, graph it, and then come up with a plan to smoothly ride it before we've even set course. So having your counsel and energy on this ship has been invaluable. And also, he wouldn't admit it, but I think Pete likes you. Sorry, Pete, if you're not going to say it, I will. Your captain, Stephanie. Oh, that's a shame. Pete Nishikawa was a good man. Not great, but good. Just barely, too. You're like one unpaid docking ticket for being average. No, I'm kidding, Pete. I just want to make sure not to inflate your ego. You're looking a little light there, and the last thing we need is you hovering over us. Anyway, if Alexei is the straight man of the group, then Ensign Nishikawa was the joker. I kind of feel like wherever he went, he made a conscious effort to be the most unserious person in the room, but he also had a big heart. Pete was the kind of person who always insisted on paying for drinks, even though he didn't have the creds. He would light up the room with a smile and would always listen when you needed someone to talk to. Pete, I gotta say, you being on the ship made the void of space feel a little less lonely. Thank you. Your pal, Iris. Kinda think that was a friend zone right there. Eulogy for Stephanie Vo. I wish I was a poet. Then I would channel Whitman and give you a eulogy that would be as lasting as the stars. But alas, my words lack elegance. Sincerity will have to be enough. I know you blame yourself for this predicament, but we would have died 10 times prior if not for your leadership. Remember that run-in with the Crimson Fleet? You answered the hail, put on your best pirate voice, and convinced them you were a captain. I can name countless other instances where you steered us away from death's door. And if this is the end, I will take this ending over any other. So many crews lose their lives in an instant, never having the opportunity to express how they feel. Thanks to you, we have this moment, and for that I am forever grateful. Your faithful servant, Alexei Zherzhibiak, First Mate. Wow. was so unfortunate. Right? That is crazy. And then see, like, when people talk about when there's nothing to do here, I just don't understand. Because look at me, I'm not even doing the mission. I'm just off doing stuff, looking at stuff, and then you run in and you see this, right? And then you get here, and then granted, if I'll die going down there, but I'm gonna try it for a minute. Okay, all right. You can hear my thing going off. This is gonna suck. All right. We got very little time. You see, I'm getting poisoned, and I'm looting because I can't help it. My protection is going. Why can't I just leave? Why can't I just leave? Why do I need to loot? We will leave in a minute. See, now, the reason I can stay as long as I have, because I've actually run into this ship a few times before in other playthroughs, and this ship has been rendered inoperable, so I can't even add it to my fleet. But I gotta try. So, I gotta remove environmental damage. See, I'm cramping right now. There's a puller. I am taking my time because I know I have the environmental seal on, so it's let me stay. Normally, without that environmental seal, she should be dead already. Right? I don't know how she's hanging out or lasting. Like, one time I came down here, the first time I ever got on this ship, I died. I didn't realize it was happening so fast. And yeah.
All crew.
Where's that ship? Lost it. There it is. So long. No, don't have. Let's go to missions. Set course. And let's look. There's another ship. Yeah, I know. All right, let's see. See, that's why I have the bandages here, right? Because Hippolyta, I use that to help me, you know. But then there's a snake oil, and then you see that helps with the actual I believe the radiation poisoning that I got. So. Look at those tats, man. Look at those tats.
Wish that bartender at the viewpoint would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
You're right. You're right. So what you do instead is complain to everybody that walks right by you. How is that any better? All right. Why am I here? I went the wrong place. Okay, since we are here. Yeah, this is not where I wanted to go.
Every time I return here, I'm reminded of the importance of Constellation's contributions to exploration.
If you say so. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this guy. This is the legendary recycler. So this guy here, I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put this one in. The shoddy, the negotiator, the cutlass, the pain blade. Oh yeah, look at that. I gotta look into that one. That is OP. That is OP in its present state. Alright, this yeah, we're gonna put that in there. Which one? Skip pack or basic? I do not like skip packs, so let's put that one in there. Helmets. Not gonna mess with the Nomad, but I hate the way that looks. Okay. And then down here, this is where everything goes. I just need the resources. See all these legendary modules and the cores. You need those because then you can move them over to your equipment. First thing we do is we're gonna do this, and this is what I love. Now I could sell, but right now I got 200,000 credits. At this point, I don't really need to sell much. And I mean, granted, I will, because I do need to build up enough money for when I decide if I'm gonna really deck out a ship or not. But right now, I'm just gonna take. Ooh, this drum beat, 99. What level are you? 2. I don't know why I have this like that, but I'll leave it. That's a level 3. Alright, so we got the mag shear. We'll hold on to that. The Kodama. That's a 7.7, but so is the Beowulf, right? And then that's 11. So honestly, I don't really need you since I got the Beowulf. This one's semi-automatic. I don't like semi-automatic anymore. I used to make everything semi-automatic. Didn't like the automatic stuff, but I like burst fired most. All right, so those are the ones we're gonna keep, and then don't need that one. Don't need that one, that one, or that one. Ooh, I didn't want to get rid of this. Oh, dang it. All right. Get rid of the bounty hunter, the constellation. Don't need that, I guess. Helmets. Get rid of constellation. Deep mining. We're not getting rid of that. Let's see, what does that look like? I like the look. I just wish it was black. That is pretty sleek, though. Okay. You see that? Yeah, so something is conflicting. Not very well. The green fleece, we're gonna get rid of. We're gonna get rid of the hoodie. I gotta be honest with you, I'm just gonna get rid of those. That. Pirate captain outfit, yep. Pirate crew. Excuse me. We're not gonna get rid of the robot outfit. Yeah, we are. Vest. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of it. It conflicts with the tats. The utility cap. Convergent skirt. Yeah, we get rid of that too. Cyber house, we're gonna keep that. The cyber vest. The belt item. Yep. Which one is this? This is the bounty hunter outfit. You see the pants are different color. The top is red. And then this is an extra necklace. I might give that. I might boost it up a little bit, then give it over. The throwables. Get rid of the mines. I don't carry the mines with me anywhere. Miscellaneous. Anything in particular? That cup, the ratchet, the sculpture we can sell if we really wanted to. Let's just get rid of that. All right, we'll sell these. All right, the antique motorcycle, that is pretty cool. Okay, now you wonder what that did for us. So remember, we had about 290 plus mass of resources. We're gonna go back in here, and then you see our resources are now 559, and then you can see new items, 67 new items. And then you see, look at that, all the adhesive, the amino acid, the analgesic, right? Not these, but all this stuff up here. Then once we get down here, the metabolic agent, lubricant, ornamental, the polymer, the sealant, not the ship parts, I don't believe. I don't know where we got those from. They should be on the ship though, not on us. That's 100 pounds right there. Well, 100 mass. All this stuff here we got from recycling. All that stuff. So right there. And then what I usually will do is, if you come here, and since we can access it from anywhere, and here's the ship, our extra ship. I think we are, I have to register it. I'm not gonna register it yet. Let's see how much. See, 20 grand. And then boom. Now I can't make it my home ship unless I'm at the ship technician. Alright, so what we are going to do though is we're going to do this. I was just there, I don't know why I jumped out, but if you hit X for cargo hold, now I can access the cargo hold. And then one of the things I can do is, see, I don't need to store that, but I got 2 packs. I'm not going to store, I got 2 helmets. I haven't decided, do I want to switch? Kind of do, but we'll see. But one of the things that I am going to do, boom, we are going to store all that. And then also, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of, I can't get rid of that. Can't get rid of the Terramore sample either. But all that is now gone. And then we got 140. So what I do is I come in here and say, okay, wait a minute. I collected a lot and I need to stop collecting food because I've made a ton of food already. And that's got to go too. Boom. All right, now we're down to a reasonable amount now, a reasonable weight, right? And then now that my carry weight is 810, and then so one of the things that I do want to do, and we can do this real quick, is if I go back to, wrong way. Now, here's what I'm afraid of. So I'm going to go back, and then now my carry weight is 185. Can I live with that? That means I only have, what, 90 pounds or 90 mass that I can add to it. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're gonna make do. So there we have it. But we're gonna come in here first things. Actually, let's back out. Quick save, just in case. Sometimes things with so many things loaded, they get temperamental. All right, so the barrel I don't mind, but I do want to put a short scope on it. I will put a suppressor if I can. I can't, so let's put the muzzle brake on there. I can put ergonomic grip. I do want the laser sight. Can't do anything with that. You can see you can make it a little bit better there. Internal mod, always put the high power on once I can get it. Fully automatic, if I can switch to burst fire, I would. But extended mag is what I have in the first socket, Hitman. That's why I put the scope on there, because when you're aiming, you do 15% more damage when aiming. Skip shot, it basically every 4th shot fires 2 projectiles, right? And then since it is a automatic, it shoots a lot of bullets all at once. So this one, we can add a laser sight, right? We already has a short scope. We don't need to change that. All we can do is put a compensator on.
That should give your weapon a bit more punch.
Right. You're thinking the same thing. Can't do anything there. It's semi-automatic right now, but here's the other thing. If you switch, generally it lessens the, but right here it's showing that it won't change, which is weird. All right, so socket 1 actually doesn't have a legendary on there. Let's see, what do we have? So we do have extended magazine, which is nice. Furious is one of my favorite ones to use though, because every consecutive hit deals more damage, especially if you're using that with an automatic or burst fire weapon. Think about it, you know, if it fires three at once, 3 projectiles at once, the first one hits, then the second one hits and it's going to be more, and then third one hits, it's even going to be more. Now with a fully automatic, it just gets crazy, right? So since we don't have that, what I would do in this one, see, it's hard to not do the extended magazine, because man, that's huge clip, right? Now, if we ever get it to semi-automatic, that's killer, and I gotta do it. It's the only one I got for it, but okay. And then we'll put on this one, I'm gonna do med theft, and then I'm actually gonna put concussive, so it has a small chance to knock down your opponents, right? So if I actually do find myself using it, right, there it is. The Kadama's already, and then we're gonna do the mag shear. Can I put magnetic rails on there? Alright, so I can do short barrel, or I can do magnetic rails. You can see the magnetic rails increases the damage, so we're going to do that. Laser, can't do laser yet. We can do a compensator, but that's about it. But I'm going to do it just for now. I really would like to switch out to the depleted uranium rounds. Reason is because it doubles the range and increases the damage, right? And the value. But we can't do that. I can do this for now, which lightens the weight for a minute. So we can do that. We can come back. Plus, it allows me to keep increasing the number of stuff that I've done. So here, say I got exterminator, I got instigating, I got oxygenated. I'm just gonna do, say, hey, anti-personnel. The second one is either hand loading, is not a good one. Randomly applies a bleed effect to the target. It's telling me I need to sleep, or staggering. We're gonna go staggering, and then I'm just gonna put frenzy on there for now until I find something better. And then you can see quality level right here. So we can right now the next right. So we could drop it to 1, but since it's already at 2, we don't need to. And that's something I didn't check for the other guns. Can I change the skin? Yes, I can change it to look like the Crix weapon. So there we have it there. Let's look at this one. I believe this one was already quality level 2, so nothing we can do there. You can't change the skin. This one was already quality level 2, can't change the skin. This. Alright, close sights, reflex sights, so that's the best you can do there. We can put a compensator in there. Standard magazine, explosive rounds cannot do, tactical we can do that for now. Laser, we do a laser sight. Turtle can't do anything there. Burst fire would be nice. See, receiver that fires 2 rounds per trigger pull. Right? And then it would be nice if Furious is installed on this. See? So that would be really nice. Or if I really wanted to, I could take and put this through the legendary mod recycler and change that. Can't do anything there. Standard. I would always like the tactical folding stock. We can increase that. The receiver, I always switch to burst fire, but fully automatic is fine for now. And it has anti-personnel, corrosive, and explosive. The skin cannot be changed. This one we can, you see that? So we can boost that one up to a level 2. Quality level 2. So we will. And then this guy, just want to check real quick. So this one can be boosted to quality level 2. Skin is unchanging. It already has, see, this one can also be moved to a burst fire. Can we do anything here? Annihilator rounds. We can increase the size there. And focus nozzle increases the damage output. Can't do anything with that right now. Can't do anything there. Barrel, we could make it a long barrel. Long barrel increases the range. Also, what it'll do for us is if we're not already over the top, it should increase all that we do. And then we come over here, and then we can do the same thing. So let's look at this one. You see how far we can go. You see what it does. Look at that. 47, 63, 79. We can put Beast Hunter on this. Now this
Looks tough enough to stop a bullet, or worse.
This is the belt that we currently do have on, so I can put automatic on there. And then is armor plated already installed? It is not. And then see, there's mechanized that if we had one of those, we could actually add more carry weight, but we don't have one of those. I'm gonna say this, and then now we just turned our belt into a legendary. The gloves, we can't change the level on them, but we can add. See, it says that there, but that's not really there. All right. And then these are the gloves that we will wear all the time. We can say combat veteran. And then we can add antiseptic to it. And then let's do this one, 5% chance to disarm nearby. So now we just make those gloves worth something. And also, look at that. I can decide. You see, you can go as high as 15%. Let me see. Is there a plus 10 carry weight? But instead of reload, faster reload, I can install plus 5 carry weight. So now those gloves are really useful. And in here, this is plus 5. That one says plus 10. Also, can't do anything. I won't add anything to that just yet. Since we are going to be giving this to Sarah, I'm going to do plus 10 health on it instead. I am going to see, I can't give her anything from there. I don't have anything available there. And it's because I don't have enough cores. See, I only have one legendary core. Let's look at this watch. Can't make that better. Now, here's the cool part. See the hat? I can actually change and make the hat worth something. What should I put on the hat? Carry weight. Should I increase the persuasion chance? So I can be 1. I'm going to go diplomacy. Yeah, that hat makes me very diplomatic. And then look, I can put a cloth sealant on there, increases resistance to airborne environmental. So I think ballistic fibers makes it, what's the name? Here's thermal, radiation. I can make it pocketed, but you know what, since that's available, we're gonna do that. So now it just added, I think it just added 2 corrosive and 5 airborne, right? So there you have it. And if I had more legendary stuff, I could add those as well. And then unfortunately, see, and then this is what I'm talking about with the Cyber Ops outfit. See, all I can do is just change the lining. I can't do anything else there. The environmental seal, you have 3 different things. So the quality, so if you see how the quality makes it even more, right? The design changes certain things, so you can do vacuum layers for more thermal. Epoxy is one. I have the metabolic epoxy. Let's say you have the composite weave, right? And then ceramic plating, and then so it's up to you how you want to make it. And then the infiltrator suit, right? We already have it at quality level 2, but you can see, look at that, at 4. And then you can add legendaries to it, and then you can change the lining if you want. Now this is the miscreant pack that I like, and let's put the oxygen reserve on there, and then right now medic.
Nice.
Now usually though,
So
I
what's your
do go
next
for
trick?
this one. Eventually regeneration. Right? Slowly regenerate health outside of combat. I will be shooting for balanced. I like balanced. See, I could put skip on there for what? And then quality's already at 3. Even though, see, this one's already there. These don't mean anything. I don't know that you can change the skin to anything. And then same with the helmet. I could come in here, add ballistic shielding. Usually what I like is I try to get the sensor array that increases the range for enemy detection on your compass. But this one adds mass, you see, and then this one actually reduces the mass, but it also kind of makes it more stealthy. And you can see it's already level 5. And here's the one thing that makes it really kind of beneficial right now. It's automatic and it's mechanized. So it's actually better than what we have on. So I'll probably switch to that. And this is the one we have on. So you can see it has a little bit more physical damage protection, but I don't have that, I don't have that, and I don't have that. It's a level 4. Can't change the default skin. But this one is not mechanized. Now, what I could do is I could take the Nomad one, put it through the recycler, and then put, but I think I'm gonna just switch to the Nomad. Yeah, there we go. It's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad at all. And then now, just to show you real quick, what you guys did not see the last time is what is happening here is through a series of creations or mods. I can now start create all these things here, right? And here's all the bounty hunter gear. I can't create any of it because I don't have any aluminum. And then I don't know what this is. So there's constellation outfits. I have enough, so you know what we're gonna do.
Looks like you missed your calling.
I'm gonna do this. Alright, I'm not gonna make all 3, but see, here's the Cortex stuff. What was that? Here's the Cyber Ops gloves. Now this cyberware is streetwear. That's already in the game. You see that? The Sidonia space helmet. Yes, see, that's already in the game. This Ecliptics. So this is the new look Ecliptic stuff right here. Can't see the spacesuit unless you make it. This is where I would make the environmental seal. And see, you got free Star Collective stuff. This is all added in. You would have to make these to know what they look like and what they do. All these are just standard stuff that's already in the game. You can just now make them, right? The Infiltrator one is the suit and the helmets. There's the pirate stuff, prison stuff. See, I can make the Robotech goggles. I can't make any of the outfits. I don't have enough stuff. But the vest bag I can make. And there's Ryujin stuff. There's all the Sys stuff. So all this stuff is basically in the game already, just stuff you just now can make it. This is added in. The Starborn Zeta Starfall attire. Oh, I had enough luxury textile to make that. I wanted to make that too. This is a right. Let's see. And then you come all the way down here. And then see, now this is the standard Varun stuff right here. And then this is the newly added stuff. See, you got different outfits. I think there's 11. And then there's usually 3 variations for each one, right? So just normal, all black. But then with green, lighting, little bits, accents on it. And there's red. So if I did this one, right, and then here's all the extra things that you can make for the Dark Star astrodynamic stuff, or the manufacturing stuff. So what I did was this. So in the outfits, here's the Constellation field dress. Not bad, really. And then here's the Constellation outfit. But you can see how it's clipping there. I don't like it. I don't like how that's going. I'm not sure why it's doing that. And then here's with the red accent. You can't tell right now, but I am going to switch it over and then show you what the red accent means. Right there. That is it. That is all it is. No other change. That's just what it is right there. Right. The same outfit, just with the red accents on the shoes. Now that we have so much more, you see that? We can now make that, and that's it. Gotta always check once you've broken down a bunch of stuff, because now you may have some things that you didn't have before that will allow you. As a matter of fact, I've got these skill points, and I know I can boost these. That one, oh, that one not yet. That one for sure. Maxed it out. What do we need here? Oh, 10 common or uncommon manufactured components. All right, but we do think we can do that, and then oh yeah. All right, this is like that idiot savant thing. Holy cow. So scavenging, we can, oh man, there's so many things we can improve. What's the wellness? Increase your maximum health by 300%. 300%, that's 3 times. Oh no, this one's gonna be 400%, 4 times what it was. So yes, I do that, and as soon as I do that, I run over here, and then boom. And then if I feel like it's getting still, like I'm not taking much damage, I will move this to extreme. I might as well do it already. All right, so boom. So the enemies are going to do the maximum amount of damage that they can do. right? And the main reason for that is because if we look at our status, I have an affliction. Take corresponding remedy. I don't think that is actually true. I think the affliction you're talking about is that I'm hydrated for another hour and 13 minutes and then fed for another 3 hours and 2 minutes. But if you look at my health, I'm basically a bullet sponge at this point. So that's why I put the enemies to do the maximum amount of damage. My mass with the helmet now is at 241. So everything that I've done has increased the mass. I do want to see one thing real quick though. So I'm going to do this, and then we're going to go here, and then we're going to come over here. And first things first, we're going to put that on and then pull it out of here. So you can see not everything is clipped like it showed, but you can see the watch isn't rendering all the way 100%, so it's not going well, right? Their backside of her panties and stuff is kind of wonky, right? I'm trying to get into the light somewhere where it's light. Okay, over here. Oh. And then, whoop, wrong one. Wrong button. And then we come over here. And then let's go with the Constellation outfit, where it was clipping, and you can see it still is. Now, not 100% sure why. Let's, oop. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. This is gonna be weird, but let's see. And there's no guarantees that it's gonna do it. What was she wearing before? Alright, so we're gonna put that back on. Yeah, we're just gonna go with the black. Okay. Alright. So she's back to normal. Then we're gonna talk to you.
Sidonia isn't it dropping off a few choice items?
We sure are. Alright, so I'm going to first, I'm going to give her a couple of things. I'm going to give her this and this. And that as well. I haven't fixed these up yet. Let's see. And that. Okay. Let's go back to Sarah. Let's go here. Let's put on the outfit. You see how it just clips weird?
Bye.
Now, see how it's not clipped all together there, so it's all fine. Because she's not wearing anything that's conflicting with it. So that's that outfit. She looks like a junkie. In all honesty, she looks like a junkie.
Wonder where this will all lead. Let's see what you've got.
Yeah. Let's go back here. Let's put that on. I don't think she didn't.
Maybe another time.
You know what? See, and then this is. See how it doesn't clip and cut out in the back there? See? I'm actually going to leave her with that. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, Sarah. You go with that. Okay? We are happy. And then I'll give you a necklace in a little bit when I figure it out, when I get more legendaries. That's going to help protect you some more, okay? Alright. Look at that. We got a hammer. Alright. So, with that, yeah, we're well over my time. So, what we're gonna do here is Sarah and I are gonna just chill, hang out here, and we are going to come back next time. And then, oh, I love the tats. Don't you love the tats? I love the tats. And work through. We're gonna go talk. Yeah, so next time through, we're gonna talk to Commander Tuala, and then we're going to head on over to Mars. And then what we're really gonna do is we are gonna advance the UC quest line in Mars as far as we can, but we're really gonna make sure we finish. Why am I slightly hungry when I got 3 more hours of fed? Things just don't get along all the time. Whoa, Sarah, you're wearing a dress, okay? She still thinks she's wearing pants. All right. Well, with that, we will see you next time. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, okay? Look forward to seeing you guys next time. Be good. And I appreciate all of those people that go out and subscribe. Remember, we have a goal of trying to get ourselves to 500 subscribers so we can, keep this channel going. And so feel free to help out if you can. All right. Thank you. Bye.